Now to our COVID-19 coverage, and tonight we are tracking an uptick in new coronavirus cases here in Colorado. Health officials warning this will only get worse if we don't take action now. Take a look at this chart from the state health department. You can see when cases spiked back in April, but when the stay-at-home order took effect, the curve started to flatten out. But as more restrictions are lifted, we're starting to see a resurgence in cases, especially among younger people. State health officials say about 4% of tests are coming back positive. Those who've contracted COVID are infecting at least one other person on average. Over 36,000 Coloradans have tested positive over the course of the outbreak. Not only are cases on the rise, but so are hospitalizations. And in the wake of those growing case numbers, the Colorado Springs City Council president will be introducing an emergency ordinance requiring people to wear face masks with the possibility of penalties for violating it.
Now, this still has to go through council work sessions, but News 5's Colette Bordelon talked to a local restaurant owner who says a mandate like that would take a lot of pressure off local businesses.
$5 out of $5, easy enough.
But not everything is so easy at the Wild Goose.
Right?
Almost every day, we have some handful of people that come in and are very unhappy with us.
Yeah, of course.
One of the owners, Russ Ware, says it all started when they began requiring people to wear masks when they move about their restaurants.
Why are masks so contentious? I do not know the answer to that question. I really don't.
Even though the majority of customers understand, Ware says he was surprised by some more aggressive pushback.
They were asked if they had a mask on them, and this person said, "Is this America?"
I mean, if I really believed there was a pandemic, I would put a mask on, but I'm having a hard time believing it.
We caught Alice Alessandro as she was heading into the Wild Goose, saying she would wear a mask in there if asked to do so.
It's just a violation of my rights.
But those with public health say people need to take this seriously.
It's early enough that we can pull it out, but we've got to make some significant changes. So,
Dr. Leon Kelly says masks are nothing new.
during the Spanish flu, America was very successful in wearing masks.
And reminds everyone businesses would have to shut down for a time if a positive case was found to have come inside.
Why you would think that wearing a mask is somehow the downfall of your liberties, I do not know. But we would love it if everybody could do their part to help us get through this thing.
While Ware says many restaurant owners would support a citywide mandate of masks.
They would be able to say, hey, this wasn't our decision, this is a requirement. And that way they're not on the hook to have to fight those battles with all the customers.
He also says their decision to require masks inside their building is not political in any way.
Our Colette Bordelon reporting. We also spoke with Mayor Suthers, who says we're at a risk of losing our variants, but they have allowed many businesses to reopen, and he's reluctant to oppose a mask mandate right now.
But he says if it comes to choosing between closing businesses or the face mask, he'll side with the businesses, hoping people will see the urgency of the situation and wear a mask on their own. Again, City Council is taking up this issue next week.